Kunye, a platform founded by DJ and producer DJ Shimza. Now, this connects South Africa's established and upcoming artists for international musicians, peers and audiences.
Well, this has also grown to an exclusive event that sees many of our favorite perform to a live audience. Our producer Thapelo Mowela had a conversation with him. This is how it went.
Nothing can stop us from being together now.
South Africa's electronic scene has long held a reputation for producing some of the most vibrant and diverse house music in the world. Now the country's Afrotech scene has its newest recording label and gathering thanks to veteran producer Shimza. The Gauteng-born artist has launched Kunye Records, his newly imprint dedicated to promoting South Africa's rich musical heritage.
We will be free, this destiny is calling out into the rising.
Kunye is a very socially cohesive event that we're pushing for a specific sound that is what I'm known for, which is Afro House, Afrotech, which I feel sort of got like a sidelined, as the Amapiano wave came up, and it's because of a lot of aspects, the timing, we were on lockdown. A lot of Afro House producers and DJs never used to give out their music, and we just saw the Amapiano wave coming in, doing free downloads of music and really giving people a taste of the music, and that's how people sort of captured the sound, So for me it was like, let me start something which is a record label that will push the sound, and then from there create events that will then expose the music to the masses. So Kunye is a home for Afro House and obviously taking the music from South Africa and exporting it to the world.
And with such a small niche, I think you also mentioned it now, weren't you scared of introducing something that's not foreign, but there's just little people that understand Afrotech and listen to Afrotech rather?
I don't think it's about it being niche, it was just about accessibility. Afro House is from South Africa, so this is where it started. I mean, we have a lot of big songs that were big before the Amapiano wave, like you had your Moby Dixons, your Heavy K's, a lot of guys making the sound. And I mean, it's like when there's a cut of supply of something, the demand is not going to be there, but as you feed the supply, the sound grows and more people are more exposed to it, and that's the more people want to listen to the sound, So I think it was more about the shortage, but now we're making sure that there's more for people to consume. I mean, you're seeing the likes of Zixban Queen playing in that space, giving us that sound with big songs that people sort of can relate to, and we need more and more of those.
And it's also opening doors, I'd say, to upcoming and new artists. Was this one of the aims when you started this movement?
I mean, that's the foundation of it. The more people in the space there are, the better, and that's why even with our lineups for our events, we try and make sure that we incorporate people that are very active in the space, that really need the push. The Dregas, your Darks, your Kayenda Souls, your Desiree, who's a female DJ who's doing amazingly well, and we want to create that platform where we saying to the guys that are active in the space that we see you and we have to put our weight behind you so that we can both grow this brand and ultimately grow your brands as well, because the more artists and DJs there are that are playing the sound, the more the sound will grow, and it will inspire others to even jump on the wagon and start pushing the music.
Okay, and then how does the recording label come into place, into everything? I know you launched the recording label last year, so how does that get in the mix of everything?
The record label is the foundation of where everything starts. So we are using the music which is coming from the label to get international artists to remix the music on the label. So what that does is, if you're a young upcoming artist and you're released on our label, we're giving you a chance to be exposed to a wider audience around the world through artists and DJs that come from abroad. So We had an EP with Blanca Mzimel. You know, ordinarily a lot of people wouldn't know about him, but we got him a remix from an international remixer, which gave his song more legs to grow. You know, so our main focus is to get guys to release on our label, get them that international reach, so that when the brand grows beyond South Africa, already there's a footprint of the people that we are bringing with from South Africa. So when we're doing a Kunye showcase in Europe, we bring a Blanca Mzimela who has a remix from someone that was in Europe, you know. So we're trying to connect those dots and growing the sound, not just for South Africa.
So was this EP that you guys released sort of a blueprint of the direction that the recording label was going?
Yes, so if you go back and you listen to the sound and the music that you've chosen, you know, as much as there's more remixes and more original songs from myself as Shimza, but I'm sort of like saying to people, this is the direction that the label is going. So if you want us to release your music, this is what we can do with your music, and this is the sound that you should be tailoring it to, you know.
I saw a video of the Kunye movement where you guys were playing on the boat, and it kind of stood out for me. So who comes up with these concepts? I mean, thinking of a party on a boat, surely there's a lot of logistics and planning, and obviously challenges that go through that. Take us through the process of planning such an event.
I mean, I was on tour in Europe, you know, and I was like, I'm here for about a month, you know, and we have to showcase this music. I can't just sit here and wait for my gigs on the weekends, you know. So what is it that I can do that is appealing for people to see and connect with the music, you know? The beautiful scenery that we have all around the world is something that you can use at your advantage. You don't have to pay anyone to do a party on in the ocean, you know. So I was like, because we have these streams that we are running every week, let's just do one on a boat in Portugal, put money into it and see how it comes out, you know. And it came out quite dope. The music reached a wider audience because what I did was I invited one of my friends that was from Portugal to be part of the recording. So what that did was it exposed the Kunye brand and the music that I was playing that's from South Africa to his audience. So it gave those people exposure to what we are doing in South Africa.
And we're just in the second month of 2022. What else can be expected from you this year?
What else? We're obviously taking the Kunye brand around the country. We are now starting to branch out the UR brand to become something bigger than what it is right now, because it's still very invite only, but we are creating a community of people that understand what we are doing. We are still forming the look and feel of it, so that even when we open it up to the public and know what it's about and how it looks, so that it grows with that identity, you know. More music coming out. We are doing our first Kunye in London in April. We're doing another one in Cape Town. So there's more music coming. There's more things that we'll be creating. I'm now looking at taking the Hangout brand from polishing it up here in Tembisa to somewhere else, you know, so that also grows.